No, Igbo leaders are not to be blamed about seaport not working. If anybody is coming out from that angle that our seaport is not working because of Igbo leaders, that person is a demon. That person is a devil. Like what we've seen Reno Omokri campaigning on the Omokri on the social media that Igbo leaders are the problem. Why now? The man is an anti-Igbo man, anti-semantics. The people that stop Igbo ports, Nigerian ports not to be working in One, in Warri, in Calabar, in Akwa Ibom, they are the Yorubas. That's the same thing because he wants only Apapa to be working. He will be catching out. That's why there's only one port in the whole country. A country like Nigeria is having only seaport. One, Apapa. It is bad. Had it been One is working, Akwa Ibom is working, Calabar is working, Nigeria is working. Nigeria will become a commercial hub. No, we shouldn't wait for federal government. Nigerian government is against Igbo Southeastern governors that are developing the seaports in the Southeastern region. We develop seaports in Akwa Ibom, in Cross River. Why not federal government allow it to work? They are the one that sees it. They disable it from working, being active. Because they only want Apapa where they are gaining, where they are stealing money. Look at how much you can clear a container at Apapa Wharf in Lagos State here. You are talking about billions, that's something billion naira. How do you expect the Igbo man that imported goods and they clear his container for something million? How much do you want him to sell his goods? He must sell to gain. Oga, I transact business to make money. I don't transact business to dance to Fulani costume and lose my money. Fulani is everything about Nigeria is Fulani interest to bring Igbo man down, to bring Southern Nigeria down. But some tribes in Nigeria, they don't know. They are follow to Fulani, follow. Every day, follow. Oga man, Igbo man, we don't follow Fulani. That's why One is not working. It's because of Fulani. Yes, Fulani man. They want only Apapa. Because they have taken all over Apapa. Immigrations. The international airport, MMA, it is Fulani customs, it is Fulani immigration, all of them are there. Milking Nigerians dry. They don't want ports, seaports in southern Nigeria, Niger Delta area to work. Because everywhere is Fulani. Nigerian political leaders, they are, I don't want to abuse anybody. Nigerian political leaders, Southerners, they are errand boys. They are slaves to the Fulani hegemony. Because Fulani has seized Nigerian military, seized Nigerian police, seized the customs, seized immigration, seized quarantine. Yes, Fulanis are predominantly immigration officers, customs, police, and military. And they did it in Central African Republic. Central African Republic tribes, people rose up against Fulani and pursue and make sure that they live and they are not up to 10 million in Nigeria. Now, Fulani population is not up to 10 million. Go and do your investigation. Oganambra, Imo, and Abia, we are more than how many millions? But this handful Fulanis are the problem the whole north, millions of the houses have in the north, let alone Yoruba, Southwest. Igbo leaders are busy milking the center now, benefiting from Fulani politics. Because Fulani is giving them biscuit and the chewing-gum to eat. Eat sweet, eat biscuit, eat chewing-gum. They are chopping to the detriment, at the detriment of their ethnicities. The whole Igbo ethnicity in the southern Nigeria, I know their names. The Ikweres, the Bankers, the Ukwale, the Abos, the Omunedes, Asaba, and the Anam. I don't want to mention the many Igbo states. But these are the ethnicities that are our sister tribes. They abandoned what they should have done. They started dancing to the customs of the Fulanis. Fulani that are sure Arab, Islamist extremists that have come to destroy Nigerian nation. These Igbo politicians, they cling, they befriend them, they become the errand boys, they milk Nigerian public funds in connivance with the Fulanis. So that is the problem we have in Igboland. That's why our seaport cannot work in the Niger Delta region. Only Apapa. Fulani man, I heard there. Throughout Tinubu, Buhari regime. Tinubu has come. Yoruba man is the head of the customs, immigrations everywhere. Because Tinubu is from Yoruba extraction. It cannot work. Nigeria can never be good. This is why Nigeria can never be good. And that is why Igbo man has gone. As I'm talking to you now, Igbo man has gone. Whether good or bad, Igbo man has gone. Anybody who don't like Igbo man to go. There are transformers. Naked, live bus bar. Go there, climb there, hug it. Igbo man has gone. Yoruba man has never seen anything right in Igbo man. Fulani man has never seen anything right in Christianity. That's why they are busy trying to Islamize the whole southern Nigeria. After Islamizing Mid-Belt and the Connaughts, they are spreading their tentacles, Islamic extremism, down to the southern Nigeria to make sure that everybody we are bowing down, calling Muhammad. It cannot work anymore. I'm an Igbo man. Come what may. Failure to allow the whole seaports in Nigeria to work. Nigeria is a history. And as I'm talking to you now, Nigeria has become a history because Biafra must go willy-nilly.
What do Igbo leaders do now?
They don't have anything to do. Open Zadima has blocked everywhere. Igbo leaders have nothing to do. Charles Soludo has blocked everywhere. Peter Mba has blocked everywhere. It is only Alex Oti that is working the whole Igbo. The whole Igbo land is only Alex Oti that has interest of Igbo nation. It is only Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa has interest of Igbo nation. All these political rats in Igbo land under Hope Uzodinma dynasty, they join forces with all the southeastern state structure to destroy Igbo man. But we have gone. There is nothing they can do. We have many, let me say, economic giants that are Igbos in diaspora that you can never manipulate, penetrate, or what? Let me say, cheat on them. You can never cheat these people. They are standing on their rights. Outside Nigeria, I don't mean within Nigerian contraption. Because Nigeria is not a country, it's a contraption. A structure laid on the basis of powers of darkness. Witchcraft. Okay, there's no solution again. No matter how they come about Biafra, they want to call Nnamdi Kanu for truce, everything will go to deadlocks. Because Biafra Igbos, we have taken enough for many years. We can never allow these people to be with us. They can never allow us to be with them. Tinubu has finished it all when he stole Obi's mandate. This is final of Nigeria.
Okay, thank you very much, God bless you.
So if he is saying that the Southwest has leadership, what was the position of the Southwest from the beginning? How did the Southwest begin to have the presence of the national government? That is one. Then, secondly, what area in Southwest is actually viable? What is Southwest actually bringing to the table, as in talking about national income or revenue? You know, what is actually the Southwest bringing to the table? Would you compare what Southwest is bringing? They're a little bit ahead of the North. No, it's not bringing anything at all. But the entire Biafran exposed geographical area is contributing 100% to the survival of Nigeria. So, irrespective that we know that most of the things are being skewed, against them completely as a result of, the loss of the political presence at the national level, and this thing was deliberately a build-up, a gang up, a calculated, collabo between the North and the Yorubas to actually carry it out, whether by omission or commission, even though they are pretending as if they don't know what is happening, or they know that the South does not know how to play politics. But the truth of the matter is that it is being done by these two regions, and it's not even favoring them. So even the mockery is coming out, it's not favoring them, because see, let me tell you, they are, the thing got expired under Awolowo. During the era of Awolowo, I think the legacy he left behind was that of education. Then what is the legacy they are getting now? Apart from the picture of extortion. No country does that. This is not a Nazi environment. We are not in the Nazi era. You are breeding a generation of extortion. You are completely destroying that generation. The Igbos are not there or politically as they assume, but we are bringing political ingenuity in everything we do, whether in business, whether in education, whether in infrastructure, whether in transformation, innovation, whatever, name them, in all ramifications. Igbos introduce their own independent political structure and culture in everything they do. And that's how it looks as if, that they edge out any region, irrespective that they claim they are in politics for 104 years. So if Reno Moko is painting that picture, I'm seeing that statement as just a mere, mockery of the eastern region, that irrespective of your, strength and prowess, you have not been able to transform. The Southwest and the Northerners, what it looks like for them is just because the federal and national treasure and resources has already been deposited here. And you cannot compare it with what, the struggle of survival of an Igbo man. You cannot compare it because they built it, they bred it. But what you see, because they have access to national ports, everybody is stealing and packing money. Is the development you are seeing here is artificial.
Artificial.
Yes, it's pure artificial.
So we commission 15 new schools.
Bro, they are commissioning without productivity. It's of no use. That's what we are saying. How can you have knowledge and the knowledge is not functioning? How can you be breeding knowledge of extortion, corruption, stealing, intimidation, bigotry, and call that knowledge? It's cosmetic knowledge. So what we're saying is this: what Reno Mokri is trying to portray is another call for the South. See, if actually they're coming to say, look at what Tibeto is doing there, either one of the biggest seaports in, it's individual effort. Whatever you see in the entire Biafra land in the eastern part of the country is an individual
But we
effort.
cannot develop by just.
That's what I'm saying. Then why are we not having federal government presence there? No, why? Why are they what they are doing is deliberate, because by the time there's no federal government infrastructure,
It's a pleasure,
there,
comrade, having you.
the Igbos who are mobile economies,
Is
irrespective
an
of what
analyst
happens, they
and
want
of
to
course,
invade anywhere they
social
like, invade any place they like,
and economic
with good
critics.
intentions,
Pleasure having
to
you,
see
sir.
how they can breed their
Yes,
natural
the IPOP
something
have
that is
slammed
deposited
Mazes
in them,
Simon
and that is what is that? It's just transformation. That's all they know what to do.
clear from using the name of yes, sir.
Let us start from where
That
you come
Bro, yes, you can say that, that charity begins at home. And mind you, there's no how all Igbos can stay
I'm
in the
my
entire Biafran land
all my viewers,
without
all my
taking a step
viewers.
or trying to move
My
from
name
one place to
Prince
another.
Danudo.
People have different perspectives to different issues. You cannot tell
I'm
somebody
migrated
that's
from,
hungry to wait until the federal government come with infrastructure
known
to start
as
doing
under
something
Biafran
on their own. No, Igbo man doesn't have that kind of a time. You can't tell
I'm,
Igbo man to
I'm-
wait in a particular place until government come and build road, federal government come and
I
build
respond to
seaport
that.
for them before they know that they need to trek from here now to
issue that
China to see what they can do. They won't accept that. So telling them to sit in a place
I'm,
until one infrastructure will come, that will open up a system for them, they will not take that.
Are you saying that the North and West, they are depending on the federal government to develop?
Of course. Go and listen to Obasanjo. Go and listen to people like Erofai. Go and listen to
Fight for the liberation.
even the current vice president
It's not
and the former president of Nigeria, Muhammad
people
Buhari.
that call
Look at
them,
what they are saying
most
with them.
IPO,
You see, go and listen to people. Go to China.
They
Go
don't
to
go to
India. Take a
and
proper global
this matter
view.
on ground.
The Igbos are the most popular black race in Africa. There's a philosophy that
And perhaps
we are actually the ancient
because of them will believe
Egyptian
that
Hebrews.
after
That we are blacks.
they have gathered to sell out
Because they
Mazi
have
Nnamdi Kanu,
this call here.
their belief was that
It's only Igbo man that you see.
the struggle has
Any
ended so
Negro,
that they will collect,
any core
so
Negro,
that they will
what
go back
is
to
very well,
collect the
you
balance
see
from
that
their
Negro
pay
with thick
masters.
lips. He's there now.
But they did not know
document it. And
that somebody like Simon
he's
Ekpa
there.
will come on board, and that is where they are not
That's
happy
who they are.
because their paymaster.
So if you see anytime this conspiracy is
paymaster
playing out,
has
you
asked
know,
them
don't
to find a way to stop Simon Ekpa,
look at
so
it
as for them
that
to
when
collect
a mockery might not know where he's coming from or
their
might not
balance.
know what he's actually saying, or he is
And no way,
possibly
because Simon
pretending
Ekpa remained unstoppable.
over
Sam-
that statement.
Unstoppable.
Bros, well, how would you say that they don't have leadership as a result of when the leadership had come out and said that we are deliberately marginalized?
Simon Ekpa,
No,
let's now go
you not get
and
what I
confront
mean.
the army. Simon Ekpa.
The entire Biafra land, the
they
Warri
go to
refinery and the Port Harcourt refinery is in
Army.
debt shape. Who is responsible?
Then
But they were able
begin to
to
have
build
the same-
Dangote refinery
that these
and
people
lay pipe from
are up to
Biafra
something else
land
that they
to
can stop
Lagos.
the prime minister.
They were
I-
able.
So
Of
their
course!
power,
And where are they getting the crude oil from? So the money they
they lack the
invested
power
in
and ability to
Dangote
do that.
refinery is enough to
because they
revive
are
two local
when
refineries
hungry come
in the Biafra land.
back, so that made them know say
Look at the speed at which they build Abuja.
Now, does it take a
Look at the
registered
speed
member
of
to
which
fight
they
for freedom?
destroyed the entire Niger
Simon
Delta.
Ekpa believes he's
Bayelsa.
fighting for the freedom of his people, and the majority
Akwa
of the Biafrans believe in his
Rivers
leadership, and of
You
course
cannot
have
boast of
confidence
what is
in
Lagos
his,
State contributing?
leadership after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's
That's what you say.
extraordinary rendition.
There is no
So,
natural resources found in Lagos.
A registered member, a
The
criteria
resources they are
fighting for
using
freedom.
to breed.
Oga
Well,
says so. All what they are
Where he
saying
got
is
his money
just
to
a mere
build Third Mainland
propaganda.
Bridge.
Oga, issue that had to do
These are reality.
for issue that had to do with
The
a
political
call for Biafra.
and
Well, I spent
economic
time to follow it up
squeezing of the Igbo
from day
nation,
one to date.
of the Igbo generation, has continued
Mazi Simon Ekpa met
unabated.
with
Even
Mazi
till now. The only thing that
Group
became a threat to them
activities.
is the rise of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If left for this guy, look at how disappointed. Well, a lot of people are disappointed about
Mazi
Soludo.
Nnamdi Kanu saw
And
the
now
activities
somebody
of,
that
Simon Ekpa,
the
and he
whole
sent
world
for
was
him.
seeing that, okay, you know, what you did in Central Bank, in fact,
So when Simon Ekpa came,
in less than 1 year, Dubai, we're supposed to be seeing Dubai in Anambra State. But look at him today,
and the activities,
being poisoned, taking the same virus that the national government of Nigeria,
and
spearheaded by the Yorubas and the
Simon Ekpa.
Hausas, taking place.
So question,
Even when the people said, we are not
If
going
they-
to, we know
they-
what
they-
Nnamdi Kanu stood for. He said, shut down everywhere. Instead of being careful, knowing that what Nnamdi Kanu is saying, where he is today, is because of Soludo's children.
Mazi Simon Ekpa has make his money. He's not coming
It's
to
not
look
about the
for
ordinary man on the street
orange
alone.
to block.
So that's the fact.
Biafran
So
call
what
or money to where to sample money. No, Mazi Simon Ekpa
the
uses his money to
leadership
even to
in
fund this
question is
company.
that the sub-federal
So the
state
people you
does not
mentioned
have
now,
what it takes
call
to
them
finance
whether
any
men,
infrastructure.
those,
Then what we're saying is that providing
BOS,
leadership
level. They don't
in
make
terms
it mad
of
where they are hungry.
coordinating
And
for
because of Simon Ekpa,
people to understand the
uprooting
need for them to
is
pull
close
out
against
from
them.
Nigeria.
So that is
Eh?
why they are still making
They
noise.
have failed woefully on that.
That is why they are making noise.
They cannot be able to embark on a serious expansion of a seaport or all these airports. Which one is functional? Which one is functioning? The federal government have not recognized it. They are still directing flights. Look at what they want to do to Eyema. They're still directing flight. Why is it that up till now, look at the second Niger bridge. That one na pure drama, pure setup. But the leaders are there. The Northerners are still dictating. They are even coming out to say, Sultan of Sokoto said, 23 oil well. I will not leave Biafra to go because I have oil well there. Because of oil well, you endanger the destiny of over 100 million people. No, we won't accept that. Let them continue. But I care about Abu Hanine. There's always a time frame. Everything has time. The consciousness is building up. Courtesy of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. What Nnamdi Kanu has achieved, I don't think I've not been able to see any agitator, both those who are engaged in violence and those who are not engaged in violence, who has been able to measure the standard Mazin Nnamdi Kanu has been able to achieve.
So what do we need to do for the South to start working? Start being viable now.
We are breathing. We continue to breathe. We are breathing seriously. The multiplying effect of our ingenuity will give us the capacity to start up a very solid foundation that nobody can threaten. We are breathing. What's it now? What's the Nnamdi Kanu should be released? Consolidation, getting solidarity from international community, getting solidarity from world leaders, getting solidarity with friendly nations who understand what freedom is all about. There is need for Nigeria to break. Nobody can say there's no two ways about it. The Northerners are warming up already. Because they said necessity is the mother of invention. They did not also look inwards, do their own thing, do their own Boko Haram, do their own Sharia, do their own whatever they call themselves, estimate, within their area. Nobody's going to disturb them. As simple as that. The Yorubas want to negotiate with Biafra. They will tell them. Because we know they want to. The board will not want to listen to them. Biafra is going to be the umbrella of the southern Nigeria. So to say, no two ways about it. But this has to be defined properly. The way to do Igbo businessmen to start, returning back their investment to Igboland. Start seeing how they will use international foreign investment to open up, more channels for Igbo businesses to thrive, especially on the area of electricity, on the area of, having functional international airport and seaports. If they say where they're going to do that, that would be a wonderful one. But if you're waiting for these governors, well, I don't know whether Alex Oti is going to change tomorrow because this guy, you cannot trust them. He can decide to, transform himself to something else. If somebody like Soludo, the present governor of Anambra State, can be this disappointment, then Alex Oti of Abia State has a lot of question marks currently now. Unless he consolidates on the achievement so far, he has been recorded as one of the outstanding governors of Abia State, and of course, the entire East, Southeast.
Okay. Thank you very much. God bless.